questions I got. What kind of preparation goes into competing in nationals, and how does the team get ready for such a big competition each year?
Jordan, you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. So I would say it takes a lot of preparation, but also like a lot of dedication too. We basically don't really have too much of a winter break. I would say it's like what, like 5-ish, 6-ish days. And over winter break, we practice from maybe like 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Just like running through the routines, trying out different stunt sequences. Um, so it really takes a lot of like just extra practices and also like just a lot of extra encouragement from your teammates. Like just remembering your why you want to do this, because honestly, nobody wants to be in practices that long. So there's a lot of preparation that goes into it, is what I would say.
Yeah, and going off of Jordan, a lot of people think like we don't do a lot, but we go from football to basketball, and then right away we go into national preparation. We don't get a winter break. We're here every day. We get Christmas Eve off, and then we just grind all day.
Awesome. And as a junior on the team, Siobhan, how were you able to utilize your leadership and experience to your advantage this season?
I think this year I definitely did learn how to become a leader. I was kind of quiet as an underclassman, but I think now being an upperclassman, you see like you really do have to step up, either for not only yourself, but your stunt group and just the whole team in general, because everyone's going through stuff and it's hard. So it's nice to have a friend to talk to.
That's great. And what was it like helping guide some of the younger members of the cheerleading team in nationals?
It's so new for them. The way I think about it is how I would want an upperclassman to help me. So I always try to help them as my seniors when I was a freshman, how they helped me.
Got it. The next one I got here. Why do you think the team has been so dominant in nationals over the past few seasons?
Jordan.
I can go first. Yeah. I think it's just because we really want it. Like, and I think a big thing is visualizing like us coming out on top at the end. And I think we see how much talent we have. And I think oh, sorry, that was my alarm for this interview. But I think, yeah, it's just a matter of we want it really bad and we're willing to put in the work for it. Our coach Jenna, she like the routine we had for game day this year was so amazingly choreographed. It was creative, it was fun. I think that also is what sets us apart a little bit from other teams, is that we have fun with it. We like can get our job done, we can like look sharp and clean, but we also can have fun and bring like kind of game day onto the mat. So I think that's a little bit about, yeah.
Awesome. Next one I got here. Do you think the team has created a bond and sense of unity that has assisted in having success in these national championships?
Yeah, I think we're all like family in a way. We all help each other. Before we even get into our actual season, we have like our own little group chats, and we all, if you're in like the College of Liberal Arts or Fox, like we all help each other, like not even just on the mat, but off. And then we do a lot of bonding experiences. And I think that's what also helps us become a team.
Awesome. And after winning silver this year and last year, do you think the cheerleading program is set up nicely for the future?
I would definitely say we are. It like Temple, even though we're like a big school, we weren't like a big cheer school. Like Alabama, Kentucky, those girls are crazy good and talented. So I think by us like winning game day last year or getting second in game day this year, and we made it to finals, we made sixth place in our traditional routine. So I think we're getting our name out there, and I think that's setting up the program nicely for the years to continue. Join is what I think it's saying essentially to people looking.
Awesome. And how do you think cheerleading on game days for basketball and football, how do you think that set you up for the national championship? How did that prepare you guys in a way?
I think it prepares us because we do spend a lot of our time working for like football games and basketball and getting that game day experience, which then correlates to how we perform on the mat. Especially for football, we're at the Lincoln Financial Field, and that's a big stadium. So we do get that game day experience and how we are supposed to be for game day.
Great. What kind of role did Coach Komasinski play in the last few seasons that led to winning silver in consecutive years?
Jordan.
That's a good question. Hold on, let
She
me
does
think.
a lot. So she works for UCA, which is the major company that overlooks a lot of college teams and high school.
Mhm.
She's honestly a genius. She loves in a different way all of us. Like she will push us because she knows we can always do 110%. And she just has so much knowledge about cheer and all of us. So I think her drives us.
Yeah, and just to add to that, I think she's so dedicated to cheer. Like she lives, eats, sleeps, breathes cheer. And it's like infectious. Like she makes you want to do better. She's constantly trying to find new ways to like up our routine. We added in like clap signs so people could clap with us. Something new we brought this year was we added Hooter in. So she's just constantly trying to find ways to set us apart from different teams. And yeah, I think she just like takes a person and like pushes them to be their very best. And she doesn't expect any less, which is amazing in a coach.
That's awesome. How much would you say you guys have grown, you think, over the last few years under the guidance of Coach Komosinski and competing for Temple cheerleading?
I think being underneath her and especially being on Temple cheerleading has broken my shell a little. I've always been like a little shy, but being a part of such an amazing team and having amazing friends on the team and our coach, like they pushed me to be a leader and be the best that I can be.
Yeah, I think working under Jenna, me and Jenna often have a lot of honest conversations about like, you know, just how to improve and how to keep excelling forward. So I think she's really turned me not into just kind of like a little bit of a leader for some people, but also just like just little things like a professional when we go to appearances, like, you know, bow has to be tied, you want to look a certain way, you want to like be welcoming to people. Like, I think she's really developed me all around as an athlete and as a person.
That's amazing. And the last one I have here for both of you, what was your favorite memory from this year's national championship in Orlando?
There's so many good memories. I think for me would be waiting to hear. So for traditional, we knew we were getting in the finals. Well, we knew game day happened, but then for traditional, we went in with the mindset that even if we don't make it to finals, it's okay. Like we never really thought we could actually make it in there because we are in such a hard division. And I think just sitting in there and not expecting Temple University to be called, and then we're all just screaming and crying. I think that was my favorite moment, and seeing the seniors like get their chance to go to finals, and the freshmen and sophomores and even juniors, like it's so different for us.
Yeah. I think my favorite part, honestly, it's pretty specific. So one of the things Jenna told us to do during game day was to react with the crowd more, like pointing to them and saying like, you stand up, stand up. We were on the floor and I actually did that to someone and they stood up and like people were clapping with us and people were cheering with us. I just think it's nice because later that day, a lot of people were saying like, oh, you're from Temple. I saw you, like we're coming to watch you in finals. So it's just like really cool to see that we have support not only at home, but you know, around the whole cheer competition world. So
Awesome. Well, that's all the questions I have, but thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to do this interview, and congratulations on winning silver in the national championship.
Thank you.
yeah.
All right, take care, guys. Have a
You
nice day.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.